What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles I never got the chance to because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. Again, guys, let me know down below in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you guys want me to customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So, in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Declasse Impaler. Now, this car came out back in 2018, but a lot of you pointed out that I customized the Arena War version back then, but I never customized the standard one, and I went back and checked, and you guys were correct. I actually forgot to customize that one, but I guess a lot of you wanted to see it as it was highly suggested in the last video, so here we are customizing the Impaler a few years later. But anyways, this car can be found on the Arena War website for about $331,000, or you can get it for a trade price of about $250,000, which is honestly not too bad for a newer DLC vehicle from 2018. So this car is in the muscle car class, and surprisingly, it's actually around top 10 for most tracks, which is very impressive. Obviously, it's a bit off the pace of the Yosemite and the Vapid Click, but it's still a quick car nonetheless. Now, the Impaler name was first introduced in the very first GTA game from 1997, so been quite a while, and you can see that car right here. It appeared to be based on a 1955 Ford Thunderbird, which was quite interesting. Anyways, the Declasse Impaler in GTA 5 Online is primarily based on a 1967 Chevy Impala, which is definitely a lot more fitting for the Impaler name than a Ford Thunderbird, which really didn't make much sense. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the customization of this awesome looking late 60s muscle car. Alright, Impaler time. Alright, we got armor, we got brakes, we have bumper upgrades, so we only have a couple here. So you have primary, which is just a different color, okay. You have lowrider bumper, which is a completely different bumper. Looks pretty good, a little more flush and simple, even though it's got, I like this one. Let's do that. Rear bumper, so you have primary, then you have molded. Oh, it's kind of similar to the shape of the tail lights. I like that, very nice. Primary molded, and then wheelie bar, I guess, if you want like a drag style. Do primary molded, I guess.
Your cosmetics are on point.
Okay, got engine, exhaust. Okay, so in terms of exhaust, the stock exhausts come out, they're kind of hidden. You can kind of see the smoke coming out there, the way that they're positioned. It's pretty different. And then the first option you have here is big bore exhaust, which they come out with these, I don't even know, those giant tips, which just look like beer cans with the top cut off or something. I don't know. It just it just looks wrong. Big chrome version of that, it's even worse. Then you have chrome plated exhaust, which is only on one side. Then you have dual, which is on both sides. You can see the difference there. Yeah, the exhaust options on this car are very poor. They're pretty bad. I don't like any of them, to be honest, so I guess stock it is. Splitters, you have a plastic splitter and then a chrome splitter. In terms of splitters, I feel like it makes the front end of this car look strange. Just a random splitter there. I don't know. I'm not a fan personally, so we're not going to put that. Especially when you lower it, it looks even stranger. So, alright, you have single intake hood there. Very nice. You have sports hood with a dual vents there. You have a pinned low-level cowl hood. That's really nice. Absolutely love that with the hood pins there. You got exposed air filter. Okay, just put a hole in your hood so you can see the engine. That's interesting. High single butt catcher, triple butt catcher. Oh, the valves work on this one. That's pretty cool. Well, flaps, whatever you want to call them. Very nice. I guess we'll do the pinned low-level cowl hood. Okay. Lights, gonna leave the yellow lights, and this car of course has the hideaway headlights. Look at that, so cool, kind of like the Dukes. Liveries, all right, so you have lowrider, which gives you this white stripe on the side, pretty nice. You have sports stripe, okay, different. Not sure why they chose orange, but there you go. You have classic stripes, very simple. You have two-toned, which I like this one a lot with the little red pinstripe. I think that's a nice touch. You have Declasse Racer. Okay. Smoke Flames. Interesting choice. More of an interesting choice. And then you got some drag racing / racing liveries.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do the two-tone. I like this one a lot. And we'll do a nice primary color to give it a nice balance. A license plate, we already got the America plate on it. I guess we'll do a black background. Alright, respray. We're going to go to our crew black. Boom, right there. This one is a bit darker than the normal black. Let's do a classic black to get rid of the pearl. There we go. Yes, very nice. So if we go back to the classic, the regular black here, you can see the difference between this and crew. Just throw that on there, and then you can see the difference back and forth there. So the crew black with that two-tone, I think it looks incredible. The two-tone kind of really sets it off with the black. So we'll do that. A secondary color. Secondary color on this car is the bumpers and the window trim and the mirrors, door handles, etc. It's a pretty substantial part of this car, but you know, usually stock this would be like a, you know, if it wasn't an option, it'd probably be probably like a brushed black steel, so it's kind of like metal, or chrome, which I think the chrome looks a lot better. You know, the windshield wipers too. Look at that. I think we're gonna do the chrome. I really like the way that looks. I feel like the black is just too much. There's just too much black. So we'll do the chrome, spice it up a little bit. A trim color on this car is the interior. And normally, you know, I would change the interior, but I mean, it's just overkill. The entire headliner, the whole dash, the steering wheel. I mean, it's just too much color in here. Personally, I feel it's a bit overkill. Maybe if they would have just done the seats and the door panels, maybe left everything else black, including the headliner, that would have been a lot better. But they chose the entire interior, which, ironically enough, the cars back in the day had something similar to that, where when you would have a crazy interior color, it was almost the entire interior, kind of like that. So I guess that's probably where they got it from. We're going to stick to the black. Your chrome for this car goes on the side of the door. A rear spoiler, so you have a lip spoiler, really nice and simple, clean. Really like that. Nicely done. Then you have a low-level spoiler, and then a drag wing, I guess to match your wheelie bar if you're going for a drag build. I think the lip spoiler is perfect, so we're gonna do that.
Almost as good as you.
Suspension, okay. So, look at that, low, all the way. I think all the way looks incredible. Kind of suits the look of this car. So we're gonna do that. All right, transmission, turbo. All right, wheels. So this one, this is a tough one. You know, here you can go one of two ways. You can go, you know, crazy modern with something like one of these, you know, crazy resto mod build, or you could do something a little more classy but with a twist, which is these right here. These are a deeper dish version of the muscle wheels in this game, which I think are really nice. So I'm really leaning towards these. I think this will look really good on this car. So we'll do that with the wheel color in black to match our primary black color, and I think that's a really nice contrast there. Windows, so we tint them. Kind of this generic muscle car interior from 2013. I think we need to hide it a bit. Plus, this is pretty much a resto mod build, so I guess might as well. We'll do the dark smoke there, and that's all the options there. So, you know, not too many options. You know, let's go ahead and take it off for a drive. I accidentally pressed exit to garage. I gotta go to the ground. Not too many options there, surprisingly, but you gotta remember that there was an arena version of this car, so I guess Rockstar didn't put too much effort into the normal version in terms of customization, but give it a few revs. Sounds pretty decent. First person. Very simple exhaust note. Alright, floor it here. Put a wheel spin. Now this thing is a lot of fun to drive because the back end loves to step out. It drives like the way it looks. You know, a big boat of a car. It drives exactly the way it looks, and it is fast. I mean, you can see we're flying right now. I mean, for something this big, you wouldn't think it would go that fast, and it absolutely does. And it's a handful to get around a track, but it's a lot of fun. Very, very fun to drive. You get the back end out super easily. Just looks so good, and it drives so good as well. Mid-drive it here. Oh yeah. Oh my god. This thing is fun. There's a drift machine too. Oh, avoid that car there. Oh my god. This thing is fun. Very, very fun. You know what? It's not crazy expensive either. For being a 2018 DLC vehicle that, you know, looks like this and has a decent amount of customization, I mean, that's not bad at all. I think this is a very, very good buy, especially if you can get it on sale or something like that. I mean, we are flying right now. This thing is pretty fast. And as I talked about earlier, you know, this thing is top 10 around most muscle car tracks. Again, there's many different muscle cars in the class with different variations of top speed and handling, so there's a lot of them you can choose from many different races, but you know, this one is top 10 for most of those, which is, I mean, pretty impressive. Not bad at all, especially at this price point. I think it's a very good buy, but a very difficult car to drive. If you're more like a novice in GTA, this thing is a handful, but it's more predictable than the Dominator, which just spins out on you randomly if you're not paying attention. This one, the back end starts to come out, and you can kind of catch it, and it's more predictable, a lot more predictable. Alright, let's pull over somewhere, open these doors. I guess right here is fine. This thing, oh my god, this thing is fun. I like the way this came out. The deep dish wheels with the black looks really good. Got an AI taking a photo. That's nice. There you go. That's a good sign. Alright. All the doors. Open everything up. Go first person. Train's coming by. The hood doesn't... Huh. Oh, that's right. The hood doesn't open when you have this hood. I forgot. I completely forgot about that. Okay, let's look at the rest of the interior, and then I'll put a different hood and cut to that so we can see the engine bay a little better. But here's the interior there. Trunk. Wow, this trunk looks strange. It's just really boxy, the way they did this. It looks kind of, I don't know. It looks a little strange. And the window trim matching the chrome lip on our wheels and the black. I think this came out really well. Alright, let's go check out the engine bay really quick. Alright, so I threw on the sports hood. Let's see if it opens now. Let's do all. There we go. Okay. Engine bay, yikes. Copy and paste, bad texture quality, 2013. Okay, I guess it's better to have the other hood then. I really don't want to see this engine bay. Not very good. Now, obviously, if you choose one of those other hoods, it gives you a different engine model, which is strange. That's very... Well, not a different engine model, I guess a more detailed engine model. That is strange. That's very interesting. Alright, so I chose the exposed engine hood now to see if that makes a difference in the engine model or just the top part. Oh, the headers are different. The top of the engine area is a little different. Wow, that's strange. That's very weird. Oh, that's Rockstar for you. When it's a vehicle that's, you know, meant for something else, you know, this was meant more for the arena stuff than it was for you to customize, you know, a nice, clean, normal car build. But at least they gave you the option. Cough, cough, ZR380. So, anyways, guys, I'll definitely throw the other hood back on there with the hood pins. I don't want to see that engine bay anyways. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, let me know down below in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you guys want me to customize next, or maybe a newer car I've missed, like this one, which I completely forgot to go back and customize the regular variant. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.